Hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ and I've decided to play a little game called Vane. Vane is basically a post-apocalyptic first-person survival against zombies that is pretty much like if Project Zomboid and 7 Days to Die had a baby. It plays a lot like both of them and is currently in development, early access, made by only 2 developers. Their names are right here, Kyle and Az, or A's, I think. Unsure. Probably butchered it, but yeah. It's a Project Zomboid 7 Days to Die-like game. I'm going to start a new game. It is a solo or multiplayer game, so if you wanted to turn on multiplayer, you can right here. It'll let people join, basically, your server and hang out with you. I will probably do that later when I've got my game fully started and figured out. I'll probably do it just so I can let the people I run with join me whenever they feel like it. Yeah, my scum survival people I like to hang with. And then we've got the difficulty presets and the advanced menu. So I'm going to stick to standard. I'm going to come down here into the advanced system. I'm going to leave containers respawning on, permadeath off, Iron Man mode off, items respawn in world on, but I'm going to take the loot and I'm going to make it less loot. Loot scarcity. Less loot equals a more difficult and fast approaching endgame. So I'm going to go with less loot, just to balance out the fact that things can respawn. And that if I do open my game up to multiplayer so that the others can join me, I'd rather not have them dropping into basically a looted and dead world. Because it's already gonna be a dead world, it shouldn't be fully looted. They should have a chance to survive. I'm gonna run the zombie headshot multiplier up to 2, because let's face it, they're zombies. If you shoot them in the head, it should always do double damage. They're zombies. Bodying them is not gonna work. I'm gonna leave the default starting time as spring, because we have spring, summer, fall, and winter, so this game has different, well, seasons it's going to go through, which will affect how things go. I wonder if we'll get corpse sickles in the winter. Will all the zombies just freeze up? I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to turn off vehicle outgoing player damage, just because we have a tendency to run each other over. Power failure time and water failure time. When the power shuts off relative to April 2033, if you start the game late, make sure you take that into account. Alright, so I'm going to leave these just as what they are. They can go to immediate, so power will go off immediately as soon as you start, or 1 week, 1.5 months, 3 months, 9 months, 1.5 years, or never. I'm going to leave it as 1.5, and I'm going to do the same with water. Immediate, 5 days, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, never. I'm going to leave it as 1 month, so I'm going to leave them to fail at their normal times, and I'm just going to play around and see how that happens. I'm going to leave time progression normal, but I am going to boost hunger up to 2, and thirst up to 2. Basically, keep you moving and keep you searching. You gotta feed yourself and you gotta drink. I'm gonna leave maximum wire distance at 1500. I'm not making zombies die only to headshots, but I will boost their health a little bit. I am gonna boost their spawn count a little bit. So that goes all the way up to 3. So basically, there'll be more zombies in-game. I think it'll be more fun that way, having a lot more Zeds. And I'm going to range up their damage multiplier a little bit. Of course, I don't know how the melee combat works, so you know, I'm going to leave them at 1. I'm going to leave them normal for now. Persistent corpses off, because the zombie corpses will stay unless you clean them up, from what I've been reading. And I don't know how bad that'll lag things down, so I'm going to make it so that they just disappear on their own. Basically, like the environment is working against them, you know, bugs eating them and stuff like that. Corpses would, over time, disappear. And leave everything else fine. There can be hordes. Zombies can climb ledges and onto roofs. Always zombify. People will turn into zombies when they die, regardless of if they were infected or not. That could be fun. I don't know what it means by zombify. Well, I know what it means by zombify, but does the zombie version of you, when you die, keep all of your gear and your equipment and can use it against you? Or does it lose everything and just become a zombie? Like, do you have to take yourself on to get your loot back? I don't know. I'm going to leave it off for now. And I'm going to leave infection chance low. Hit start. Alrighty, and we've been dropped off in the character creator. Go with my normal call sign. My default starter. So the character designer is a little basic and a little advanced. You basically got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 male presets and your 2 female. Yeah, if you choose to. Different skin colors, saturation, darker, eye color. Different varieties of hair that can go on your character, as well as facial hair, if you so choose. Hair colors. And then the slightly more in-depth aspect of the character creator, where you can adjust just about anything with your character if you so choose. Handy. Or you can set it to randomize. Randomize just a little bit, or randomize a lot. I think I've seen Handsome Squidward in here once upon a time. That is not it, but you look like you sucked on a sour warhead. Yeah, randomize to your heart's content. Whatever you want, you can hit clip to clip or copy to clipboard, it'll save it, and if you screw up how you're designed, you just hit paste from clipboard. Like that. And now I've got my pre-made character already back and ready to go. That's all my adjustments I made. Onward from here, we move into the stats. You have 3 selection points. You've got agility, construction, cooking, crafting, dismantling, driving, electrical, farming, lockpicking, mechanical, medical, repair, scavenging, sneaking, sociability, which is not implemented yet, strength, throwing, trading, vitality, and weapons handling. Now, what I want to start off with is I'm going to go electrical, because this game, as I said, it does have a certain percentage or a certain amount of time before, you know, all power goes out. So you're basically going to be relying on generators and stuff, or potentially going to one of the power substations or something like that in the game and restarting it, because you can do that. If you're PvPing around, I think I've seen a video where you can basically cut power to an area. So I'm going to go with electrical. I'm going to go with lockpicking just as the standard default, because if you can't break into doors or containers or windows, you're not getting loot. And then I'm going to go with medical, just so that I can patch myself up when I take damage, and if this works anything like Project Zomboid, Scum, or a few other ones, in order to heal and gain skill in your healing, you have to be damaged. And, well, if you're damaged, you might as well be able to fix it. So I'm going to start off with that a little bit. Then you move into occupations, which are basically like pre-made jobs that give you pre-designed loadout and extra skills towards that category. Like athlete has bonuses to throwing, agility, and vitality. They'll come with gym shorts, tank tops, sneakers, basketball, baseball bat, jugs magazine, throwing, cell phone, which, you know, will be neat. It changes the background and some of the items in the background, depending on the occupation you take. So, that's neat. And as I said, you got athlete, you got banker, you got chef, you got college student, you got conspiracy theorist, construction worker, courier, craftsperson, demolition derby driver, doctor, drug dealer, electrician, farmer, firefighter, game developer, janitor, laborer, mechanic, musician, park ranger, police officer, politician, religious leader. Not much of a change there, except for candles in a book. Salesperson, teacher, thief, unemployed, the unprepared, which basically means that you start off with none of these benefits, you spare bones, and veteran. Pretty sure the unprepared is for those who enjoy starting out as difficultly as they humanly can. I'm going to go with a farmer, because I have a feeling that with the weather changing and stuff like that in-game, and the hunger system being 2 times, as well as the water consumption, it's going to be a good idea if I can farm up my own plants and stuff. And then you have uniquenesses. Basically, these are difficulty modifiers you can pick. And anosmia, I think. Your character can't smell anything. Bloodlust, the only way to reduce stress is killing things. Couch potato, eating cooked foods causes stress. Junk food, no debuffs. Daredevil, instead of causing panic, driving very fast causes excitement. Be careful of heart attacks. Diabetic. You have an insulin deficiency. Electromagnetic hypersensitivity, being near electronics, causes psychological discomfort. Lactose intolerant, can't eat dairy. Nearsighted, basically you need glasses to see everything crisp and clear. I'm not using that because recording with that would be a pain. Why does everything look like a hazy dream sequence and I've got Vaseline smeared all over the lens? Well, I took the nearsighted debuff. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Nomad, you will spawn on the outskirts of your chosen spawn location, away from most points of interest. Pale, your skin sunburns more easily. Peanut allergy, allergic to peanuts. Sleepwalker. That one is really interesting. It would be really fun to mess with. You have a chance of waking up in a random bed when you sleep. I'm in base. I went to bed. I woke up halfway across the map. I don't know how. So that one could be fun. The unvaccinated, basically your family didn't vaccinate you, and now you can get infected easier, as well as random diseases in the world. Vegan, hurting animals and eating animal products causes discomfort. Vegetarian, hurting animals and eating meat causes discomfort. I'm going to go Bloodlust and Nomad, and call it that. And then you've got your starting locations. Dannemora, New York, named after a Swedish mining town. This village is home to one of the region's largest prisons, grimly called Frozen Hell by its inhabitants. Shortly after the outbreak, the prison was abandoned, leaving the inmates' fate unknown. Leon Mountain, New York, a hamlet located in the Adirondack Mountains. Leon Mountain once thrived on its booming mining industries. Since operations ceased in the late 60s, the town's vibrancy has faded, leaving it abandoned mines dormant. Daring only to the bold or foolish to explore. Redford, New York, a small, loosely connected rural hamlet with a couple of small businesses and most single-family housing. There weren't many people here before the apocalypse, and now there are even fewer. And Saranac, New York. Often mistaken for Saranac Lake, New York, this small, elongated town is home to numerous small businesses and government buildings. Its school, the district's largest, emerged as a primary refuge for locals in a region where the apocalypse struck the valley. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Now, I do not know a lot about this game. I've played Project Zomboid, I've played 7 Days to Die. So I should... Ooh, shampoo bottle. Ooh, first aid kit. That's nice. Take all of it. So yeah, I've played Project Zomboid and I've played 7 Days to Die. As long as this game follows in line with those, it won't be too hard to figure out what's going on. Let's see. Seat down. Compression bandage, that's good to find. Mirror, I could destroy that if I wanted to. Platinum magazine, trading. Hey, that's a start. Hand sanitizer, that's good too. And a toothbrush. I'm going to... I guess I won't put the seat down on that. I'm gonna smell real quick. Nothing to smell there. Fill toilet. So now the toilet is filled with 104.8 fluid ounces of water. Now, the thing I mentioned earlier, as I said, is that the world is eventually going to run out of power and it's going to run out of water. All this stuff works right now, but it will eventually run out. So, fill up everything that we can. Seat will not go down. With water. For instance, the sink. Fill the sink. You can also fill containers with water. As I said, if there's one thing that should be done is sources of water like this should be filled just in case, you know, when it finally runs out. And if there's anything my parents taught me in the early 2000s when Y2K was happening, if you fill every tub, every sink, and every bottle you can with water, well, you'll never have an issue. 7.62 millimeter rounds. Ooh, nice. Cannabis. Always a good find. I can only destroy the bookshelf. So yeah, just gonna be moseying around and seeing what I can find in this game and seeing what I can do. It's 5:41 p.m. in this one. So I started off probably at a bad time. Means darkness is gonna be coming quick. X-Reality 2.0 game controller. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Sewing needle. Eddie Valdo's Excellent Cooking, Volume 1. Oh, requires cooking 40. To read a Volume 1 book requires a cooking level of 40. Pick lock. That door is locked. That door is locked. Why are the doors of my house locked? It doesn't seem like there's anybody in there. Alright, so light switches, probably be a good idea to illuminate the rest of... Oh, seriously, where's the... There we go. Illuminate, check my corners, make sure that I'm not... And that's locked. Oh my god, every door in this house is locked except for the one upstairs that I came out of. Cheesy corn chips. Ketchup bottle, large cooking pot. Large cooking pot. Can be used for cooking. Well, thank you. Place. Ooh, that's handy. Electric stove. Requires a pan to make the fajitas. What can I make with a pot? Oh, okay, there we go. I can make squash soup, tomato soup, vegetable fat. So I can use a pot, but how do I use the... You know what, I'm gonna... That's in-game music. I thought a boss was dropping on me. Cooking oil, hot sauce, muffin, orange marmalade, ranch bottle. Take all is H. Alright, I'm gonna have to quick key that. Barbecue chips, cool corn chips, apron. Water resistance, blood resistance. Oh, blade resistance. Well, I mean, I might as well wear it. And a butter knife. Well, it's better than nothing. Garden hoe does 10 damage and 14. Butter knife does 3 and 10. And the spoon does 2 and 8. The spoon is keeping up with the butter knife. Add to my quick use. It's better than nothing. Glass bowl. Fill the sink. Ice cream, juice carton, large water bottle, large water jug, soda can, water bottle. I'm just gonna take everything right now, sort it in my inventory later. How does a fork keep up? 3 and 10. It's a lot of darkness in that side room. Manuka honey and basmati rice. I actually eat basmati rice, and Manuka honey's good for healing. It's good antiseptic. Use it for my reptiles and stuff like that occasionally. Hopefully the fridge will keep my food from spoiling when I decide to put it back.
Over all stations shortly. Please stand by for further instructions. This message will now repeat.
Let's see, TV volume can go up. There's a disk, file URLs. Oh, that'll be fun. Or add a camera. How loud can I make this? Alright, enough of that. And duct tape. Speed tape. Alright. Let me, is the front door locked? Swear. Ooh, there's a deer. Was a deer. I don't see any zombies currently. Ooh, I am 87 pounds. I am way overweight. Alright, let me get some of this stuff organized. Let me get disposables, like perishables, put in this fridge. Because I don't know if it'll work like that, but... Just sticking your head through my walls, are you? Because everything has a decay, so if I put... If I put everything that can spoil in the fridge, it shouldn't technically go bad, I would think. Large water jug, cold, but that large water... Oh, so everything in here can be cooled down. Yeah, that ketchup bottle's lukewarm. Alright, so yeah, this should work exactly like I'm thinking it will. Do I dare drink ranch pure from the bottle? I should say pure straight from the bottle. How do I use a large cooking pot? I can only assume it's got to be placed. Reads 7:29 p.m. I mean, it says the pot is red, so I don't... You are missing ingredients or tools for this. They must be in the workbench's inventory. How do I put them in the inventory? Resultant fluids from cooking will appear here. Make sure the slot is not blocked or fluids will not be produced. Pour out. Turn on. Eating. Okay, so move requirements from the inventory to this one, and the recipe will be enabled. So I want to make tea. I need to add water. Where did the... So I probably have to move the pot into that inventory as well. Large cooking pot. All right, now I can... There goes this brewing tea. And did I get my bottle back? Oh, there's the water bottle. Okay. There's the water bottle, so I should be able to... How do I fill? Now I can... Why was it blocking it earlier? There we go. So now I have a bottle of hot tea. Smells like tea. Okay, good. That was a valuable learning lesson. I don't know why it took me so long. So I'm going to keep everything basically just stored down here. Shampoo count as a food? Why does it count as a food? Well, I'm not putting it in a... I mean, I wouldn't say it'll go bad. Suitable farming magazine adds a temporary XP boost for 30 minutes. Okay, that's handy. That's handy. Uneducational, remove stress. I need to just... I need to get stuff put away. And all my books can go over here. Just until I figure out more of this. I have these, which can be broken down. Can't dismantle that. Or the clothes hangers. Empty folder can be dismantled. Newspapers and stuff can be... Parcel. I unpack parcels. What did the parcels turn into? What did those give me? Doesn't look like it gave me anything, but I got paper scrap, so I'm gonna keep all that. And the side... Nope, not a side table. Alright, outside. I do not hear or see any dead ends yet, and I've got a vehicle out here I can probably make use of. Bandana, I will wear that. Bicycle helmet, blunt resistance, blade resistance, bullet resistance. I'll wear that instead. Vodka, flashlight, scissors. Hey, scissors! Can be used in crafting and for changing your hairstyle. Basic cutting and can be used as a can opener. That's handy. Basic staples, circular saw blade, locking pliers, heavy pliers, can opener. Alright, well these are all handy. Whiskey, compression bandage, scissors, more scissors. Hey, I got a lockpick. Pick simple lock. Oh, crap. Also rotate D to open. How brittle is it? It was... Oh, it broke. Okay. Well, that's gonna take me some getting back into engine piston assembly. I mean, I should... Lever. Why do I have a lever? Level. Large level. Can I? It does more damage than the knife. I'm gonna level the shit out of something. Another level. I can't wait to break levels over something's head. Alright, so let's check the car. Basically blew through my first lockpick already. Trunk locked. So yeah, the vehicle is 100% locked. Standard lock, missing lockpick. Okay, well, we're not doing that just yet then. I'm still under my carry weight currently, which is good. I might be able to get onto this roof, and I might be able to get in through a window. Why is all that highlight? Why is all that highlighted? What did I click to highlight stuff in the environment? I don't know what I did to do that. I'm taking it. Oh, scavenging went up. Can't pick this up. You're carrying too much. For a jerry can? Gas canister usually has gasoline in it. Yeah, thank you, game. Oh, it's 40. It's 40 pounds? Makes sense. I have no idea what I clicked to highlight stuff in the environment. Ear protectors, I will wear those. So this is a work table. Investigate. Learn how to build this. Level 15 construction needed to investigate. So I've got to figure out how to level that up. I have lots of tools. Soil bag. Combination pliers, hacksaw, lighter, sledgehammer. Pumpkin seeds, carrot seeds, potatoes. Oh my. Alright, so I think... One moment, I'm gonna get all this out of my inventory. I think there's a fox outside this house. Or a coyote. There's a fox outside this house. There's also a Zed over there. I'm trying to organize. Where'd that sledgehammer? Oh, that's right. I didn't have enough weight capacity to grab it. So the zombies not being a problem just yet. There's a crawler over there. Two crawlers, I think. So binoculars will be helpful. The paper scrap I'm going to take. I'm going to put the rest of this heavy stuff in here. So this thing has a maximum weight of 136. So I'm going to keep most of my crafting stuff in here, including my seeds and stuff, including that hoe, and I'm just going to keep this as like my external storage right now. So you got the 9-pound sledgehammer in here, can be used in crafting. I mean, it does a lot of damage. It'd be a shame not to just have this as my primary weapon. As I need to try tangoing with a zombie. The fox and the deer are back. Is that a wolf? The wolf killed the zombie. I have a feeling the wolf will kill me. I might have to up the grass rendering distance. Wait, are all these zombies... Did the wolf clear cut all the zombies? What ended all the zombies? ID card, Cheryl Vasquez. One's ID. I'll wear those. I'll wear those. And I don't need that. Did the wolf end all of these zombies? I'm terrified of that wolf now. Something was just out here hunting these guys, like, for sport. A rotten avocado, duct tape, ID, Gordon Miller. You don't look like a Gordon Miller. Whiskey. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna try and... I don't know if I want to mess with that wolf. I know I'm gonna have to barricade the house at some point. Stay right there. 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 Pet. Hey, can I pet you? You pet the deer. Yeah, it can just stay. It lives with me now. You are emergency rations. I am slightly thirsty. Alright, let's try tangoing with a zombie. I can search the zombie. Oh, are you a runner? that was cool. I don't know, it was with the sudden lunge, but I don't think that was a standard zombie. I think that was a runner. That's right, I can dismantle all this. I have scissors. That's right, I can dismantle clothing. Crap. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. Project Zomboid's taught me anything. It's always good to have scrap cloth and everything. Box is off to my left. The deer is in my house. I don't know how the deer got in my house, but the deer is in my house. I'm going to need to drink before I go anywhere. And I pick this mushroom. I cannot. And I don't know where that wolf went. I can only assume he continued on that way into the woods. Rabbit! Rabbit went somewhere. Aha! That was the best beatdown ever. Just wailing on a Hassenpfeffer, and it finally just did a pirouette and died. Jeans don't need. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. Take, 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 and debit card. Do the debit cards give me money? Oh, I think that's that wolf running around in the background. He just went that way. I think I'm more terrified of the wolves currently than I am anything else, but I'm also kind of worried about this deer. Is there a zombie in my house? There's a zombie in my house. What is going on in the animal kingdom right now? I mean, I'm just gonna let you break your way out, and then I'm gonna pummel you with a sledgehammer. You're saving me time. There's a rabbit in my house. Ow! What the hell? Oh, it's after the rabbit. I'm gonna break your back. Oh, there's a fox in here too! Well, things have been happening. Was it overkill? Yes. Was it necessary? More so. I get more out of it if I use the knife. The hell? The hell is that? Huh. Listen, all I know is you're staying in here with me. You seem to be friendly. Even if you sound like an animal or a dog. Photo frame, tissue box. How did the fox get in here? What does the fox say? Iron arrow, school backpack. Hey, I'll increase my carry weight by 50. And a bow. Well, ain't that beautiful? All right, let's add that to the quick use. Oh, please tell me I can get that back. I didn't mean to. Developers, your game's a little buggy if you can't get your arrows back. Baseball bat. Sewing needle newspaper. Enhanced lock with 4 lock picks. An advanced double tumbler lock cannot be lock picked. Requires a key to unlock. Can be attached to doors and containers and will place a key in your inventory when doing so. Alrighty. Nope. I have a basement. Baseball bat. How much does that do? 15, 18. Well, you know, that would... You know, I need to get a tier system going with my equipment. One moment. I need to... The sledgehammer should be the last thing I use. And so should the bow. No, I don't know how to organize my quick wheel. One moment, I'm gonna organize. Do I have a wolf upstairs? There is something making a hell of a noise around here. What even am I hearing? Alright, alright, alright. Hold. Oh shit, there's a wolf! You sumbitch! How are they getting in my house? Oh, this has been a violent episode. Here, hold these for me. I don't want to let the deer out. Oh, the wolf broke the door. The wolf was in the cellar somehow. I was trying to get organized, but now I just want to see what's down here. Alright, good news is there doesn't seem to be anything else down here. Yes. There's a zombie in my garage. Stop that! Did you really beat your way through 2 sets of doors? What the shit? I'm gonna cut up your clothing. And the fox is back! Good evening, sir. Back with your normal residence. No, 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 no. You get in the house. Come on. Come on, you get in the house. You're one of us. No, 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 no. You'll be back. And when you do, you will join the deer. Where did the deer go? The deer is upstairs. I am gonna collect the entire animal kingdom. That's what this episode's gonna be. It's gonna be me collecting animals. Combination pliers. Alright, time to explore down here. What all is down here? School backpack. I've got one of those. I'll take the bandages, though. Hold on to the backpack in case, you know, one of the other crewmates needs something. Claw hammer. I'll take the matches. Matches are always helpful. I've got a lighter. Latex gloves, those would be handy. Prescription glasses, I might look dashing. Red slice, very good. Dead rat. You're going in the fridge, Mouskowitz. Mouskowitz will be a fine addition to the fridge, and if Randall Flagg shows up, a Lone Star Police 38 Special. And 11 rounds. Hi. Well, I guess you're my new emergency weapon. Well, that's a lame animation. Of course, my emergency weapon will most likely get me abducted by the local Zeds. Why would you have a TV facing the wall? Examine connections. No connections. I don't know how to do that yet. Safety goggles. Better. Better than what I'm wearing. Schematic hacksaw. Ooh, I'll read that in a minute. No laundry. Washing machine. You can wash your clothing? Oh. Oh, that's neat. Wait, can I? Drag a fluid container here with some contents to pour. I mean, I've got a use for soap now. Sounds like something's upstairs, but it should only be the deer. Sounds like something's upstairs, but it should only be the deer. Let's hear it from around the corner. Avon calling. Duct tape and a jigsaw blade. Scavenging, level 3. Alright. And my mighty level. Alright, finished collecting, I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have the proper tools, I can dismantle all this stuff that's in my inventory. Yeah, dismantling's going up. This might take a while. Spray paint, I'll save that, I'll save that. I can't use the dart. I can dismantle that controller, though, and that fan. Nope, I can't. Need heavy pliers to do that. Okay, so then I need to come back in here, and I need to take out a pair of locking pliers. Then I can dismantle that, and that, and that, and that. Need basic cutting tool. Oh, did I run out my scissors, did I? Good news, I got another set. Office phone, dismantle. Paper bags, dismantle. Photo frame. Need a heavy cutting tool to do that one. Keep the work light, because I don't know if that's useful. What is considered a heavy cutting device? Would that be by any chance a circular saw? No, I don't have anything for that. But I did have a bunch of other stuff I could put away. Jigsaw blade, would you like to play a game? Equip a utility slot to gain access to a new HUD and gameplay elements. Oh, with a thermometer, got ya. Well, I'm gonna keep putting stuff away. Put it all out here right now. And hope I don't come across another Omnom Bork Bork. Oh crap! It's an Omnom Bork Bork! A smooth criminal on his way out of here. Omnom Bork Bork! Hey, Wile E. Coyote. Ow. Medical. Slightly exerted. I am drowsy, peckish, hydrate. Goodbye, Omnom Bork Bork. Just, he literally did. We spotted each other. He just... What a weird game. Listen, you're a roommate. Would you at least pay rent? Friggin' deer. Alright. So character's just a wee bit peckish. Where do I want to keep my... You know, I'm going to keep my medical supplies right here. I don't need to lose all of them, but... I mean, they don't really weigh a whole lot. I'm just going to keep all of it. Used to treat bacterial infections. Makes recovery from bacterial infections occur twice as fast. Will not treat colds. You know what? Just in case if I do croak, actually. Hand sanitizer. Use the lower chance of sickness. First aid kit. A small personal first aid kit. It contains assortment of medical items. Elastic bandage. Used to cover deep wounds. Stop bleeding and prevent infection. Compression bandage. Advanced hospital grade bandage. Used to cover deep wounds and stop bleeding and prevent infection. Makeshift bandage. Same thing. Alright, I want to split these stacks. I should be carrying at least, I don't know, 2 of each. I mean, 2 should be fine enough right now, right? I'll put the revolver away. And I'll lockpick these rooms upstairs. I have not made it as far as I thought I would. Pick lock. Let's see if I can do this properly. There we go. Well, there's a tub. Fill it up. It contains 10,558 fluid ounces of water. All right, so the tub is full of water. And soap and a compression bandage. Another elastic bandage. Suitable farming magazine. Prescription antibiotics. I've got more of those. I've not made it nearly as far as I thought I would. And pick lock. Real question is, do I keep the lockpicks after I do that, or am I losing the lockpicks? Nope, I'm keeping them. I think I had 4. Another set of enhanced locks. Sure is giving me a lot of enhanced locks. Another set of parcels. So what do the parcels give me exactly? Unopened parcel ordered online. Can be almost anything. Unpack. You dismantled this but salvaged nothing. Spaghetti and a wooden spoon. Got ya. Dolphin shorts, huh? Well, at least that's the entire upper half of my house reopened. Alrighty, so I think before I go anywhere and I start doing anything, I should probably do some cooking. I should get my large pot and a large jug of water in here now. I can make boiled cabbage. Boiled cabbage, yeah. Which, funny enough, will sate me about 48%. I can also make boiled carrots, I think. Carrot soup, which needs a broth, which will do 22%. But it'll also give me a static speed boost times 2. And I can also do corn, I believe. And cream of corn if I add a broth, which will do 22%. So I think I'm going to do just the boiled cabbage. It takes 2-ish minutes to do this, but I'm also kind of sad that it doesn't have it out on the table. Ooh, nice smell. It's a nice smell buff. Stress per second, minus 0.02%. Air around you smells nice. I'm also going to... You're starting to feel thirsty and can use a small sip of water. So, drink. Ah, there's the bar. Hydrated, very hydrated. Quenched. What does quenched do for me? I'm feeling totally quenched and don't need to drink anything for a while. Damage per second, 0.00. Alright, so I'm just basically still hungry. So, probably eat some barbecue chips. Cheesy corn chips. And the cool corn chips. Probably just eat a couple of those, see how much that does for me. 3%, 3%, 3%. 24% is what I'm sitting at. Lethargic. You're feeling lethargic. This may be due to eating processed foods, really. And I'm tired. Well, hopefully the boiled cabbage will fill my character more and not make my character so lethargic. If I had a pan, I could fry some fox meat. Ah, so I've got to keep an eye on it and remove it. Cooked 103%. Eat hot. 10% good. Smells fresh. Alright. So, where did it go? Boiled cabbage. It'll hurt me if it's hot. Alright, so sated went up quite a bit. Ate tasty meal. We ate something tasty and are content. Alright, well that's helpful. I'll be right back. Alrighty, one final quick meal. Which should bring my Sadie up good. Got my quench, so I'm feeling pretty good. I do have lockpicks on me still. So I should go over here and see if I can pick this. Should really see if I can get access to this car. Well, there we go. Alright, so what do I have? I have a radio. Set that to low volume. Passenger seat. Enter. Anything over here? Glove box. Ooh, maps. Alright, how do I equip a map? Utility slot. I don't know how that'll help me just yet. Ooh, there's a handbrake. Anything in the back seat? I can open the trunk from this side, and it's only got a globe. Set the seat to cool, set the seat to warm, set hot, set cold. Oh, that's heater. Sorry. Lights. Low beams. High beams. Turn off. Wow, this is pretty in-depth. I didn't realize this was a whole thing. And it comes with a key. And I have 89% of a tank. Alright, well that's handy. Does this just unlock now from now on? Yeah, it is. I do believe I'm hearing a zombie. Somewhere. There's a zombie over there. Alright, so I am right here. Wrong button. Let's go with low beams. Ah, listen to a wind-up. That is a noise. I'm gonna have to remember where I live. Is that a cow? Or are you bacon? Running away from me is what it is. Well, that braking is immediate. So what is this area over here? There's a Z. There's a fox. My driving went up. This is a facility. Ooh, there's trucks and what looks like a mail van. Just rotate my head like an owl. Now, where'd you go, Deadite? Or did I manage to knock you over with a glancing blow? There he is. There she is, I think. Dismantle, 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 take, take, take. Rotten, 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 rotten. If I can turn it into fertilizer, that'd be great. Anything in this truck bed? Can't mug in a fishing rod. Fishing rod's always good. How about this? Anything in here? There's no key in the ignition. I have a 29% chance of hot wiring. Oh, so that's what I'd have to do if I didn't have a key. Well, there's a car battery. 45 pounds! Well, I will take it and stow it in the other car. Better to have extra batteries than no batteries, really. Doesn't look like I can see anything else in here. Oh, I'm back here. I have to admit, the rain going through the vehicle is kind of interesting. There's a Z over there. Oh, crap. This is a whole thing, ain't it? There's even engine oil. Your cell phone broke because it got wet. Your flashlight broke because it got wet. No shit. Most modern day phones are water resistant, waterproof-ish. Seems kind of odd that they broke, but I mean, now I'm aware of it, I guess. Smile for me. Note to self. Don't let my phone and stuff get wet. There's a rabbit in here. Crap. Well, I mean, if you're going to be in here... Sorry, little dude, but you're going to be useful. There we go. That's the second row of lights on, and sander. Not really useful for anything. Thanks, jigsaw blade. Yeah, I know I've got unused perks. I haven't decided what to put them into yet. It is a ton of corn. It is a good find. Portable radio, car oil bottle, 2 of them. That's a good find, too. Bottle of car oil usually has car oil in it. Essential for keeping engines happy and healthy. Yes, yes, it is. Portable radio battery was drained because it got wet. Oh, because I'm wet, it's getting... Well, I got seeds. I can figure out how to build a planter. Or how to hoe the ground and... plant seeds. So would ripping the battery out of the electronic stuff keep them from going bad when I pick them up? Or would the batteries go bad no matter what? I honestly do not know. But at least I've got a map. Over here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Because this is a paper map, I don't have GPS because I don't have GPS. Oh, I see how this is gonna go. So I'm actually gonna have to remember things like a normal human being. This is gonna be wild. Should be over here somewhere. I'm getting a lot of corn seeds. Corn's back on the menu, boys. Shit, this place is great. Yeah, I think I'm set on the corn for a little while. I'm gonna keep it all in a fridge just to, you know, be safe. You know, I should probably stop searching these. Because these are all going to be filled with corn. And if I'm searching them, it means that the corn is going to have a life expectancy. I need to stop. What if that resets the lockpick? Concrete paste, compression bandage, scissors, bar clamp. Lockpicking, level 26, glue bottle. You know what? I should. Lockpicking, what perks do I want? Thank you, gain an additional perk point upon hitting level 100. Locking a door connected to a door alarm is a high chance to not trigger the alarm. XP related to tasks increased by 25%. I don't know what I'll need exactly. Hey, I got a wood axe. Wow. A fan blade. Probably for a car. Adjustable wrench, too. Alright, so it's safe to say these are all going to be just full of corn. And I'd rather not waste the life of the corn that's going to be in those when I can eat it. Of course, I looted through a lot of it before I even remotely thought about it. It stopped raining. Unfortunately, all my batteries are, well, toast. A respirator. Radiation, there's radiation? Where am I going that there's radiation? Alright, so these full of corn too. These would be full of corn too. Alright, I've got like an infinite supply of corn. Ooh, an electric driver, lithium battery. Battery will deplete energy as it is being used, but can be recharged. That is nice. How do I make a battery charger? Ah, crap! I really hope that thing does not drain while it's in my inventory. You know what? Let's just put that away for now until I finish drying off. Circular saw, powered cutting tool. I'm finding all kinds of goodies. Respirator, another level. I will beat a bitch with this level eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. Alright. Well, if I bring my vehicle in here, spin around real quick, pop that lithium battery into the trunk of that vehicle. There's some powder raw limestone. And all rotten. Damn, it's bright. I see a wolf. How much weight can the car handle? Oh, it can carry 700. Oh, the car's got this in spades. Yeah, no, bad batteries. Alright, gonna handle Om Nom Bork Bork. I think I got it. It was hard to tell it was dark. I might switch out to that truck. Then again, I gotta hotwire the truck, I think. What does my hood show? Okay, so the vehicle has got 36% life. Batteries, kind of alright. Portable radio's kind of alright. Gas tank is... Uninstall requirements. Industrial cutter, basic welder, heavy pliers, and a wrench. and installing drop part. So I can adjust I can rebuild a lot of this vehicle from the ground up. How much will this truck be able to support? 500. How does this pickup truck have less carry capacity than that? How about this? Its carry capacity is 1,200. But it's also a box truck, and I guarantee it's unwieldy as hell. Lithium battery out. Lithium battery over. Lithium battery went where? There it is. The standard lithium battery can be recharged, but it doesn't look like it doesn't look like these ones can be. How do I close this? There we go. Or do I not? Because I don't know if there's such a thing as conserving power in this game either. I just don't know. Oh, you can go third person in a vehicle. That makes life a little bit easier. Man, them brakes. Oh, wait. Can I? One moment, please. I don't want to be hit by a train. I don't know if game has train. Are you drivable? Oh my god. There's no key in the ignition. Lock, hot wire. What all can I do with this? 'Cause I know it's not going to have any... Cletus Buckner. If there's one of these, is there just a hauler I can carry around with this? I have the weirdest friggin' urge. There's a radio, glove box. Oh, that's probably not a good sign on my part. I better leave. Bring every runner in the zone right to that damn thing. This is gonna take some getting used to. Oh, hey, there's a runner. Boink. I wonder how much damage that does. I can't help but wonder just how much damage that does. Howdy! You look a little off center, maybe a little off level. Ow. Let me level you back out. I knew I'd do it eventually. Scratches. Pain per second. Okay, it's going down. Injuries from light laceration should heal on its own. Well, that's good. I'm happy to know that. Take your whiskey and stuff. Well, that's different. Just the Air Force out on patrol, I guess. Whoop. A big tower off in the distance. Oh, my scratches are infected already, are they? Infected. Well, how do I fix that? I went and got friggin' infected. Maybe my antibiotics? Unless the infection took care of itself. Infection took care of itself. The immune system is more powerful than the zombie contagion. Well, this is really neat. I have to admit, I am thoroughly enjoying myself, and I like all the promise that this game has. This is tickling that zomboid itch that I have in my brain. I need to just gather as much stuff as I can and begin fortifying an area against overwhelming odds. Like, it's kind of fun seeing the whole world come down upon itself and start collapsing, and you know, you've just got... Oh man, do I really want to go for smoke? I don't know if that's going to last forever. But yeah, there's just something oddly satisfying about this game, and seeing the world go to hell like it is, and like power going away, water going away. It'd be neat if there were some NPCs that you could watch croak that aren't, you know, just the zombies. I don't know. This game's got a lot of potential. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, and man, Alright, I was going to do my outro, but... Alright, hold please, I'll be right back. I ran over a rabbit. I just roadkilled a rabbit. That'll teach you to get in the road, you little sumbitch. Nothing on him. I mean, that makes sense. So what is all the smoke? I hope the smoke is something good. It's way over there, though. I'm in a trailer park. Northern Estates, huh? I was just went in a big ass circle. I don't know why I thought it was gonna... Oops. One moment, I'll be with you in just a second. Don't mind me. I think that's a fake deer. Are you fake or are you just really dumb? You're just dumb. You're just sitting there. You think I wouldn't notice? Good use of my heavy sledge. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna make it over there. Lithium battery. I'll get into my phone. Unless, of course, a lithium battery doesn't fit in a smartphone. What kind of a battery does it take? Oh, power tools. Oh, it's that kind of a lithium. I should have known. I was thinking like a lithium smartphone battery. Or I'm an idiot. I don't think I'm going to make it to that smoke. I think that smoke is well and truly outside my range. I think I'm just gonna head back and finish this. I think I'm definitely gonna save that for another day. I don't see it just going away. I've got lots to explore and plenty of time. So, good news. Doesn't take me long to get back to base. That is a big pig. Yeah, it doesn't take me long to get back. And I've got plenty of areas over there and such to, you know, check out next episode. Plenty of zombie fodder to mess with over here. I think this game is going to have me thoroughly enraptured and entrenched. I see myself playing this for quite a bit. I think that after I get done with my Stalker Anomaly Anthology series and to wait for the 2.1 to come out, just to make sure that, you know, when I start the custom stories and stuff, you know, they're all fixed up to 100%, I'll be playing this instead. This will also give me something to play after I get done with Hollow Knight Silksong. So, I thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to do the normal YouTube stuff. You know, the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes. Whichever you prefer, I thank you nonetheless. And, yeah, I'll see y'all next video. Next episode is, this little series is definitely going to be continuing. So, thank y'all again. Bye.